The royal ground guards glared at Sophie, scimitar's gleaming, their eyes roving across Agatha and her friends, clearly seeing them beneath the snakeskin. They waved in the rickshaw, and Sophie paddled onto a gold-paved track, approaching the blue-lit palace, the only structure in Gromland big enough to fit a full-sized human. Nerves fluttered through Agatha's stomach, a reminder that she wasn't here as a tourist. Above ground, the whole was hunting her and her friends. Now she was depending on a strange king's mercy to keep them safe, a king who despised her entire kind. Two guards held open the palace doors as Sophie whirled inside. "You can take off your snakeskin," he said, coming to a stop. Sophie was already fumbling from under the covering and ogling the apparent foyer lined with blue stone arches. Agatha climbed out of the rickshaw and inspected the stone closer, as thin drips of molten lava crisscrossed its surface, the lava switching direction as well, occasionally erupting in detonations of red smoke. Beneath her feet, blue stone sparkled with wet glitter dust, rippling in paw patterns across the floor like constellations in a night sky. Three lily pads floated from around the corner, topped with tall glasses of golden rose milk and coconut cookies, which Agatha, Tedros, and Sophie devoured, the tangy drink mixing in their mouths with rich coconut crumbles before the milk and cookies magically replenished. Three more lily pads arrived with hot, peppermint-scented towels, which they used to wipe the dirt off their faces, along with a last lily pad trotting a fresh search for Tedros. "If this is our hideout, I don't see the need to go back above ground," Sophie cried. "Happy to leave you while this Wart returns to win his throne," said Tedros, putting on the shirt. "The Wart can't win anything without my help, so the Wart should kiss my feet," said Sophie. "Kissed you once and it was terrible," said Tedros. That shut Sophie up. "You two deserve each other," said Agatha. That stretched Tedros up too. Sophie's voice echoed. "This is where I live, yeah." All three turned to see the young Glom posted in front of a door at the end of the hall. He opened it, revealing a blue waterfall cascading over the threshold like a curtain, the water flowing up once it hits bottom before raining down again. "Go on, then," said Sophie, nodding at the waterfall. "Keeps the king waiting long enough." Sophie humphed, as if she had no intention of getting wet, but Agatha was hugging the face back tighter and moving towards the door, her prince at her side. "Think he'll help us, King Tipir?" Agatha asked Tedros, pausing at the waterfall. Tedros' face clouded with doubts, no longer the boy who thought he could win this alone. "He has to." They held hands and looked back at Sophie. "Good luck to ya," the Glom winged. Agatha and Tedros leaped into the water and came out the other side, with Sophie bounding in after them, dress soaked, hair wet, splashing her glass of milk. I'm wet. I'm Wait a second! He gawked at Agatha and Tetros, completely joined. Then she followed her friend's eyes. A throne room made of velvet sprawled before them, with the walls, the floor, the ceiling blanketed in the same soft midnight blue fabric. The velvet on the walls was separated into panels, the columns between panels filled with glowing fireflies, which marched up and down in strict order like sentinels. A gold throne, big enough for giants, lay at the front of the room, spotlit by a chandelier forged out of more fireflies. The words CRRTP carved into the throne's head. On the floor in front of the throne sat a full audience, their attention craned towards the three intruders. Agatha exhaled. Everyone was here: Hester, Annabelle, Dot, Hot, Nicola, Robin, Guinevere, the sheriff, and more. All her friends, who had escaped from the battle at Camelot, now safe in Glomland. But not just them. Those who had left at school had also somehow made it to Tipia Palace. Professor Animon, Professor Manley, Professor Shix, Professor Uma, Yuba, Castor, and all the first-year efforts and neffers quietly packed in on the floor. They looked at Agatha, Sophie, and Tetros expectantly, then at the door, waiting for the Dean of Good to come through. Then they saw Agatha's face, and they knew. Wherever those faces, she's in peace now, Robin Hood said to Agatha. She would have been proud of you. Agatha met his eyes, holding down her grief. But now her friends and teachers were on top of her, wrapping her in their arms, one after the other. I prayed you were still alive, Hester said breathlessly, unable to mask her emotion. The Fae must have heard my wish, a fairy godmother until the end. We love you, Agatha, Kiko gushed. Even me, who doesn't really like you, said Hot. Nicola shoved him aside, joining the hug. We'll be still in the dungeons if it wasn't for you. It wasn't just me, said Agatha shamelessly. All of us played a part. She glanced at Tetros and Sophie, who were being smothered with their own hugs. Sophie was taking her time with the handsome elf boys.